Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Blade Drummer and I am back for another review. This time, it's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I remember when I first heard about this film coming out and I was a little bit sketchy because Sony Pictures Animation made this garbage.
Should we wash our hands?
And naturally I was a little bit concerned. If you still haven't seen it yet and you're wondering to yourself, hey, is it any good? Well, let me tell you right now. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was released in 2018 and it stars Shameik Moore as Miles Morales and Jake Johnson as Spider-Man. After gaining superpowers from a spider bite, Miles Morales protects a city as Spider-Man. Soon he meets alternate versions of himself and gets embroiled in an epic battle to save the multiverse. This American computer animated superhero film is one of the most solid animations which aren't made by Disney or Pixar in a long time. Marvel has created a film that celebrates comics, film and visual arts. Of course it celebrates Spider-Man and makes his superhero relevant and contemporary. It is absolutely eye-poppingly beautiful and really pushes the boundaries of the genre with its colours, textures and camera movements. There are several different forms of animation in one film. You feel as if you're actually reading a comic book or the comic book is coming to life. Passion and integrity was put into this project. The writing is very grounded and treats its audience like people who want to see a genuinely captivating flick. Hell, even the first third of the film is somewhat slow and nonchalant, almost like an art house film. I've never had such a cool, yet offbeat and engaged feeling while watching an animated film on the big screen. Nothing was forced, felt out of place, or took me out of the immersion. The tone and the pacing is very adult, even when something excessively goofy like Spider-Ham is on screen. The characters are so engaging, but none are quite like Miles Morales. Before, to be honest, he was basically Black Spider-Man to even the most hardcore of comic book fans. But now, thanks to this film, he is a far more fleshed out and developed character with real motivations and relatability. All the other characters, Spider-Men and Spider-Women are fantastic because they are all different from each other and feel unique. They all had the perfect amount of screen time as none of them feel like they take the spotlight away from Miles and none of them feel underdeveloped. I also really appreciate the stylization of certain villains. Kingpin looked excellent in this film with his titanic body and small head with an intimidating grimace. He's a powerful force and a legitimately scary antagonist. Doc Ock is another example, portrayed as a brilliant but outlandish female scientist with a psychotic passion for villainy. The film is very much like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It can be dark and distressing but also light-hearted and amusing. There's a perfect balance and it never sacrifices integrity just to appeal to a niche audience. It's innovative, irreverent and dynamic. It's hilarious but exceptionally earnest, with a lead character worth caring about. It's the kind of cinematic ride that invites more franchise installments, not just to learn more about the many characters it introduces and worlds it hints at, but just to see how Miles Morales' Spider-Man will grow and change. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is quite literally an animated comic book, and yet it is so much more at the same time. It's an explosion of comic book ink and paper, a dizzying palette of superbly rich colours, a jaw-dropping display of digital artistry melded with the living, breathing characters we care about. A story that is perfectly derived from the very medium in which it is being created and yet not for one single moment ever feels forced or hollow. A soundtrack fused with an endless exploration of a massive city, staggeringly sized scientific chambers, gigantic forests, and neon electric digital dreamscapes of action set pieces that whir and click and come to life exactly as they do in the minds of children reading them on paper. This film surprised me in the best way possible. It is available to watch on Netflix now. Go and watch it. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. 9.5 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. If you enjoyed it, go and hit that like button as it is the best way to help me out. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button because I've got plenty more reviews coming your way. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter, go and follow me on there to see what I'm doing in the future. Have you seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? What did you think? Let me know down below in the comments, I would love to speak to you about it. Anyway, that is me done for now. You lot take care of yourselves, stay safe, and that is me out.